So a while ago, I put together this nice little kit on stream, and I've been intending to do like a put to like a video, do a proper video with that footage, and I may do that later on, but I've had the FPGBC for a little bit now. So for those that don't know, it's basically a Game Boy Color clone that runs off of an FPGA chip. And basically, you can order everything you need to put it together from Funny Playing itself. So you get the kit, and it comes with the board, the LCD, the battery, and the speaker. And then you can also order housing for it, the shell, from this same page as well. Then the only thing you have to do outside of it is order membranes and buttons. And from there, you get the box in the mail and you can put it together. So, and it's because it's FPGA, you update the firmware. You can update firmware, and they push out updates every so often. It's been a while since they pushed out their last one, but this is the one that I've put together. Camera quality kind of could be better, but you know. So, number of things. I've been using it for quite a bit. And yeah, it does come with all these nice stickers for you to put on it to make it look authentic. It doesn't come with a cartridge, but it does come with the IR cover because there's no proper IR on the 1.1 version of the board. But yeah, battery compartment notwithstanding, battery plugs in pretty well. Now, one thing you will notice that is slightly different in a couple of places. So we've got this nice power switch that's pretty standard. Then we've got this like rocker that also acts as a button. You've got your extension port, link port, and then USB-C, of course, for your power rather than the DC that comes on the regular Game Boy Color. And that's where you also do your firmware updates. But it's really nice because it charges, then you've got this nice blue LED this nice LED that comes on and tells you, hey, I'm charging. But yeah, you can turn it on. And right now I've got a slightly different firmware installed on it. So I've got it in Game Boy mode currently as well, as you can see. And I can actually go in, and if I can press it in. Give me a second. Needs a cartridge apparently. So it's got the Game Boy mode and the Game Boy Color mode. So this one, obviously, it kind of goes in. I can hit start for my flash cart. It'll redo the thing. So what's really cool is it basically covers like a Game Boy or Game Boy Pocket LCD mod and a Game Boy Color LCD mod in one device. So, which is really cool. So we can open up the menu here, and this is the 1.0.8 menu. Yeah, okay. If my, come on phone, there we go. So we can open up, we've got our clock speed, our clear fix, frame mixing. If you've seen other videos, you've seen the frame mixing stuff. So what I really like is you can change the colors of what the LCD appears to be. And this is very akin to other LCD mods that I've seen from for the Game Boy lineup. And so we can go with like that one. Then we can have various different color modes as well. So we will enable GBC, and then we can come down and we will save. Let me bump up the backlight a little bit. And then we will save that. Then we can turn it off and turn it back on. And again, Funny Playing has a different BIOS screen that it shows, but I like the Game Boy one, or that way, and so who is it? Maki, I believe, has a list of previous firmwares and provides the modified one on the GitHub, which is actually linked. If I go back over, it's linked right here. Yeah. So if we go here, we can see Mako. So yeah, we can go into hardware 1.1. We can go into here, and then we've got the patched boot logo, and that's the update that you'll install. Here's your update bin, and so on. So there are different patch notes for it and all that. But so we can, let's go into pick that one. So yeah, it's got a lot of the same aesthetic as your regular Game Boy Color. It's got the nice little bumps here. Give me 2 seconds. And it would consequently start up midway through. But if we take a comparison between the Game Boy and the FPGBC, you can see some slight differences between the shells and all that. And a couple other things, but yeah, they basically keep it pretty similar. So I don't know, it doesn't come out too well, it seems, because of the camera, but yeah. So if we go in, I don't know if it can't quite be too easily seen, but right now I've got like grid lines turned on, which if I go back into here, so the X4P emu, so like that emulates the pixels, and we've got like just the full, and the emu is basically emulating colors. Get basically the washed out Game Boy Color colors. And so we've got our X4, X4P for pixel, full X4 emu, X4 pixel emu, and full emu. So it emulates the colors, and then we've got our true color that, let's see, I think you should be able to see the slight difference of what it looks like that way. Can turn frame mixing off. Do I have a save on here? No, I don't. This is an old version. Very old version. So we can go in here now. Doo-doo. Select our pack colors. So, let's see. It's actually... So you can see the difference in colors, like the more vibrant colors, I think, versus the regular colors. So just set the time, because there's no RTC in this cartridge, and I'm looking at getting another. Oh, proper EverDrive cartridge rather than just a clone. And so that should enable RTC for games like Pokemon to work pretty well. Come on, buddy. That's not bad, actually. So yeah, let's turn on. Where was it? So yeah, here's our difference in colors in Palette Town with it enabled that way. But yeah, it's actually pretty cool. So they've enabled, put in different fixes for things. And my camera quality isn't the best, of course, but yeah. FPGBC, it's a pretty cool device, actually. Oh. And I like it a lot. I've used it like at night because I have a warm light for this, but having a backlight like this makes it really nice. And generally I'm doing the X4 mode because it fills in about the same screen real estate here, but you can see that you can still get pretty good. And I've carried this around quite a bit with the flash cartridge. And so yeah, it's pretty cool. It's somewhat taken the place of like the regular Game Boy Color, but there's some things that the regular Game Boy Color just fill in quite a little bit nicer. And yeah, FPGBC, pretty cool buy. Goes 1-to-1 with it a lot, and people do ask questions about it when they see it in my packs sometimes when I'm playing Commander. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, then like, comment, subscribe, feed the algorithm, boost the video up, share this video with your friends. If you found it informative or you just want to chat, I've got plenty of places in the description, Discord, Guilded, and what have you. Check those out, and I will see you guys in the next one.